The element gold has been highly valued for several millennia. While recording this video, the average price for a 1-ounce gold coin is over $2,800. During his time, the world's richest king said, "How much better to get wisdom than gold?" and added, "Wisdom is better than might." From rabbinical writings of the 1st century, we find, if you have wisdom, what do you lack? If you lack wisdom, what do you have? One Japanese maxim says, "Knowledge without wisdom is a load of books on an ass's back." Seeing wisdom is so valuable, how do we get it? In 1798, English poet and literary critic Edward Young challenged us with his notion that wisdom does not come from within. The clouds may drop down titles and estates, wealth may seek us, but wisdom must be sought before all. If such is the case, where do we look for wisdom? A man once considered the greatest of all people of the East observed and asked a question. Surely there is a mine for silver and a place for gold that they refine. Iron is taken out of the earth and copper is smelted from the ore. Man puts an end to darkness and searches out to the farthest limit the ore in gloom and deep darkness. He opens shafts in a valley away from where anyone lives. As for the earth, its stones are the place of sapphires, and it has dust of gold. Man puts his hand to the flinty rock and overturns mountains by the roots. He cuts out channels in the rocks, and his eye sees every precious thing. He dams up the streams so that they do not trickle, and the thing that is hidden he brings out to light. But where shall wisdom be found? Though it will not be found in the earth, wisdom can be found. So, where do we start? Essayist Bertrand Russell suggested, "To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom." There is the Chinese saying, "The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their right names." In 1972, N. Sri Ram advised, "To be conscious of one's ignorance is the beginning of wisdom." In his work titled Maxims for a Modern Man, Paul Eldredge said, "The fear of man is the beginning of wisdom." And Solomon, whom the scriptures declared, "He was wiser than all men," wrote, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." What do you think? Feel free to leave a comment and enjoy the hunt.